Hey everyone, CJ here with the Tactical today, and I want to talk to you today a little bit about pistols. Yeah, that's right. Specifically, we're going to be talking about the Glock 19 Generation 3, as well as my Glock 17 Generation 3. I'm going to be talking to you today about some of the accessories that you might want to add on to your firearms. My 19 is my EDC, or my everyday carry. Why? Go ahead and consult my How to Buy a Handgun video for that. So, let's go ahead and break this guy down, because I have one more accessory that I'm going to add on to my Glock 19, and then I'm going to be done. I'm not going to be adding anything else. Maybe an extended slide release. I can show you guys a video on that if you'd like. Maybe I'll replace the sights on it one day. But this is I do a lot of custom work with a lot of my guns. This is as factory as I've stayed, and I don't want to do anything permanent to it. I honestly don't want to do anything permanent to it. This is the first handgun that I've ever purchased, and I would be it would be very hard to convince me to get rid of it. So what am I installing today? Obviously something internal, right? Because I took the slide off. I fooled you all. These are Talon Grips. I got myself Talon Grips for my Glock 19. And here they are. Fancy. Very, very fancy. Here's some instructions for you. I don't need instructions. Probably actually will, in all honesty. Probably actually will. So what all do you get in your Talon Grips package? Well, you get the grip, very clearly. You get a sticker decal of sorts, talongrips.com. And you get some alcohol wipes. Webcall, I think is what it is. Now, Talon Grips are not designed to be used with a backstrap. They're not. But I'm not taking my backstrap off just to play nice with Talon. I'm actually going to take my light off there too. Very, very lightweight. So this is the bottom part of the Talon. Right down here. So this is how it's going to be oriented. All that I'm going to do is simply cut off this piece right here. I did get the sandpaper variant. There's two different variants, a rubber as well as a sandpaper. I like to go with the sandpaper. I like a very, very gritty grip. Alrighty. So it looks like I'm just going to have to cut off this entire rear tab right here. So that's what I'm going to do. Cut it again, maybe. There we go. Hopefully I don't have to go any deeper than that. If I do, I think we'll be fine. Now for this piece right here. Have you guys ever bought a phone from like Verizon or AT&T? Of course you have. We live in 2015 right now. So you buy a phone and you want to protect it, so you get yourself the screen protector, and then you go home and you try to be all fancy, and then you put the screen protector on your phone and you get bubbles and that sort of thing, and it's just a lot easier to have somebody else do it. Well, I have a feeling that this is going to make me feel the exact same way. So you take your little alcohol swab and you need to clean it very, very well. I'm one of those people that I'm a staunch believer in not cleaning the outside of your firearm, because it's the outside of your firearm so that when you get days like this, you have to sit there and you have to clean it. Get all the gunk and stuff from your hands. You're just trying to rub all the dirt and oils and everything like that out of all the little grooves. So that's exactly what we're trying to do right now. Trying to get this thing to stick as awesomely as possible. Now some of you are saying, well, CJ, you stippled your Glock 17 grips. Why wouldn't you stipple your Glock 19 grips? And I told you, I don't want to do anything permanent to my Glock 19. I don't know why. It's just, it has sentimental value to me. You know, I told you it was the first pistol I ever bought. It's the longest lasting firearm I've ever owned, meaning that it's the oldest firearm that I have. I'll tell you what, right now, my little rag right here is about in a million different pieces. Cool. So I'm pretty confident that that's cleaned up. Pretty darn confident that that's cleaned up. I'm going to start over here on this side. I'm going to start on the right side of the firearm, the part where the T is going to be at. Alright. So you just peel off the entire backing. Potentially. Maybe. You can clearly tell that I've never done this before. Very, very clearly tell that I've never done this before. Alright, so now that we got all that off, just kind of, all we're going to do is kind of lay it on there for the moment. See how everything more or less lines up. Maybe we'll start it from the back. That way we can get everything lined up perfectly. So I think I actually need to cut down the back side just a little bit more. I've noticed that it's still kind of hanging out up there. Something a little bit better to cut on. Boy, am I making a mess. We're just going to carefully try to position it. Alright. I'm going to lift up on this side right here. Just move those finger grooves, finger straps rather, on in. Slide them down. And go around. And push everything down. That's very, very good. I like that a lot. It's very aggressive. How many idiots does it take to put a Glock back together? It's very different right now, let me tell you what. It's very different. I like it a lot though. I like it a lot. I'm very pleased with it. Hopefully I didn't jack it up too much by cutting out the back end right there. Here in the future, would I actually probably take off that back strap? I might, but I think where the issue is, I just didn't cut it down far enough, even the second time. So definitely make sure that if you are trying to install this with a back strap, you cut it down far enough. Get an X-Acto knife, because the knife I was using didn't work a whole heck of good. Put my flashlight back on. There you go. That is my EDC right there. Hey, thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, please go ahead and leave a comment. You know me, I will try to get with you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.
Bang, 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 bang. Shoot, 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 bullet.